Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back. This is Rocket League replay number 8. Wow. And I have so many more of these. And I noticed here, I just sat here because I noticed one of our teammates was just sitting there doing nothing. So apparently what happened here, judging by the title that I saved this replay, this was a 3v2. Ended up being a 3v2 and we actually won the match. It was a good game though, apparently. The score was really close, so it had to have been a good game. And these are rare to come across too. Like clearly I had a pretty good teammate for us to win a match 3v2, so that's pretty awesome. So we'll see how this goes. That's very nice. This was a while back actually. I'll try to remember to check the date of this replay at the end of this match, so we don't have to pause it mid-match and stuff. We want to check this out. I have been on 3v2s before that we've won. It's not, the only time, but it's definitely not a very common thing, 3v2, winning a 3v2 match. Especially nowadays. I mean, the longer the games have been out, and I've seen articles talk about it, which is really funny, is since people have watched so much gameplay and people have a much better idea how to play. I mean, even a person just coming into the game has an idea of how to play it than a person who is starting the game for the first time and has not seen a lot of gameplay for it. You know what I mean? Like when this game first launched, a lot of people had no clue how to play it. Newcomers, like I'm telling you, man, newcomers nowadays are way different than the newcomers when this game first launched. When it first launched, people were really bad. People never left the ground. The only people that left the ground were the people that actually played the original super-powered acrobatic cars, battle cars. I think it's something like that on the PS3. So those were the only players that knew how to play this game, were the ones that came from there. So there weren't a lot. I mean, like most of the new players were there. Nobody left the ground. They were always just driving on the ground. People were playing without the ball cam on. Even I did that. It didn't take me long, though, to turn ball cam on and use it. But I remember when I first started, it was a little difficult to try and get used to using that and stuff, And I remember I would browse streams for the game. Because well, it was a different time. I treat Twitch differently a lot differently than I used to before. Anyways, I used to go to different Rocket League streams and stuff. And I would suggest to players, and I know a lot of people, they're like, no backseat game and all this, and I would tell them, look, put the ball cam on, seriously. And I'd seen this in multiple Rocket League streams where, people were saying, look, use the ball cam, seriously, this is the best advice you will ever get for this game. And that was, the game was new, that was the best advice you could ever get for this game, was use the ball cam. Stop driving with your ball cam off, it's terrible. But you can see why it would be so hard. It's because it's different. You're not driving. You know what I mean? That's why it was very difficult for people when the game first came out. And there were so many people that insisted, oh no, I play just fine without the ball cam, and you would watch them go like, no, you really don't. But I wouldn't say that. But I'd be watching and thinking that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be like, no, you suck or anything. I'd be like, I'd just be like, well, try the ball cam. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Just try the ball cam. Just try it. Try to get your practice on. And now I remember I did make a couple tip videos for Rocket League a long time ago when it was still new, and I remember talking about that. Like, one of the things is just practice with it. Just try it, man. You gotta try the ball cam on, because it'll definitely, as long as you get used to the ball cam being on, you will definitely notice a difference in how you play and stuff, and how much better you can be. Pretty much, you cannot be your best if you never use ball cam. I mean, I don't know. I mean, some people might be really amazingly good without the ball cam. But anyways, So yeah, so back then, it definitely new players these days are already better because they already have a better idea on how to play the game before they even try playing it. I remember back when nobody knew how to play this game except for the people that played the original game on PS3. We're basically the pros. All the people that played that game are basically all the pros that you've ever seen in tournaments and stuff. All the people, well, besides the new players, you know what I mean. But especially when this game was new. I mean, the biggest streamer was Camgears at the time, who turned out to be Kronovi. Changed his name on Twitch and stuff, but he was Camgears when this game first came out. And he was the first Rocket League streamer, and he got a subscription partnership with Twitch within his first week of streaming. That's how good he was. He was so good. He was the best player any of us had ever seen. and you know, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was definitely fun times. So yeah, so I guess we won this in overtime, 3v2 match, as you can see. Pretty good match, and this is definitely you know, not current skill level kind of stuff too. Like I'll check the date on when this was. It's not super old, but you know, we're definitely not the best players here or anything. We're decent. We're decent. I mean, it was a good match for a 3v2, but we should have lost. You know what I mean? Like we should have lost. Like for a 3v2. Like, it's always stupid to be on that team of 3 and to lose because you know damn well like you should have won. You know, it's really I've been on those teams where I'm like 3v. I leave those so when I can see that it's a dick move, man. But I've seen it, man. I've seen it too many times where you're just on a stupid idiot team and you're 3v2 or whatever and you're losing 2-0. I'd leave that shit. I'm like later. I'm not even waste my time, dude. Or even if it's tied score or whatever and we're down 1 or whatever. And I can see we've spent like 4 minutes trying to get a goal and it's 3v2. I'll leave. I don't care. I'm done wasting my time. Like if we seriously can't score in 4 minutes on 3v2. Like no, this is game. You know what I mean? Well, that's ridiculous. Wow, I wonder how long this overtime goes for. This is a pretty good match right here. But yeah, so I have had. I'm wondering if I have the other replays. I might, and I might have a couple on Steam. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played on Steam. Well, not like super long, but I mean, I've played once here and there sometimes. Oh wow, that was a terrible miss. But I mean, hardcore. Like I started my first, you know, like 1,200 hours or so were on Steam. But I've played on PS4 ever since. You know, for a really long time now. Mostly playing on PS4. Anyways, so I know I probably have a few 3v2 replays saved, but they would be older. They wouldn't be higher skill level and stuff because they're much older replays. But it's always fun to win those matches, man. You know, it's crazy too. Like I know what that feels like, and I'm just like, dude, I know how mad that team is. You know, but yeah, this is a pretty good match. I mean, we all seem to be. It's weird because everybody seems to be on an equal, you know, skill level, but for some reason we were able to hold 3 people off. My teammate was pretty good. He had some really nice shots and passes that couldn't really pull them off as a 2v3 kind of a thing. Because I saw a couple plays. I didn't mention them as they went, but I did notice a couple plays that were like, whoa, that was a pretty good pass on his part, or you know, even a save or a block and a shot and all that. Good match, man. Damn, how long does this freaking overtime go? Holy crap! Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm gonna remember to check the date too for how long ago it was I recorded this. I don't know why he was on me right there, but I was probably just bad timing on it. Yeah, like right there. If it was newer, I probably would have went up the wall instead of just hit it up the wall. I probably would have drove up the wall trying to go for that. Past myself-ish kind of a thing. But man, I'm telling you, I can't do well, I can do wall stuff, but I'm just, it's tough, especially in corner, like the corner like that, because it's so hard to jump off of the corner wall. It's not flat, so it's just a weird thing to jump off of. Oh, that's a nice finishing shot. Damn, dude. Let's check out the scores, the points here. Oh yeah, see, I mean, well, one of them was clearly way above his teammates, but you know, it's not too bad. It's not like a drastic difference. Well, for his part, I'm sure he was like, damn, it kind of looks like he did carry at least the Tanroy player, but that's a tough call. That's a tough call on those because, you know, it was a good match. I mean, it felt pretty good when we played it. It is weird. They should have won, you know. All right, well, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye-bye.